What if? What if mahal ka ng nanay mo as a friend? What is up guys? This is Charles Escorial and welcome back ulit sa aking channel. So kung nung last episode medyo seryoso tayo kasi nga medyo minulto pa nga ako sa dulo nun eh. Pero ngayon happy lang tayo. And speaking of happy, nag-invite nga pala ako ng 4 na maliligalig na students galing sa De La Salle College of St. Benilde Antipolo. And syempre, in-interview ko sila by asking them the age-old question, what if? What if lang naman pare? What if heaven and hell never existed? So, without any further ado, let's begin this video.
Let's say for example, heaven or hell did not exist at all. This means that religion will make no sense and its existence will be purely fictional. However, since the Philippines is a religious country and most of the people here are Catholic, and for the sake of the argument, let's say that I am an agnostic person and I somehow know that heaven and hell does not exist anymore. I will still pretend to be religious because since I am in the Philippines where people are mostly religious, I do not want to be seen as an outcast in the society. Therefore, I would pretend to be a sheep among the herd. Even though I have the knowledge that heaven and hell did not exist anymore, I just don't want to be seen as an outcast in our country. However, being stated that we as people just cannot prove whether it exists or not, since if we do not know and if we do not have any proof that states that heaven and hell does not exist, it must mean that it exists, right? Or vice versa, that if we have the counter argument of if we do not have any proof that states that heaven and hell in fact exist, does this mean that it does not exist? Because we are mortals, we are stuck in this perpetual cycle of thinking, and only way that we can achieve above this thinking is that if we achieve godhood, which we cannot. For now, since we are mortal, we can only imagine things and assume things.
In religion, believing in God and having a faith with God means that you are morally good as a Catholic or a Christian. However, what if we people tend to have faith because we're raised to believe in God, or else we're going to hell if we defy them, and only because the fear of damnation? Is it still morally good at all? Subsequently, heaven means good and hell means bad. Imagine if heaven or hell never existed. The earth would be scarier than we could imagine, because all of the people who depend on religion to give them moral compass will suddenly start killing and raping random people, liberated from fear of ending up in hell. There is no balance because people are a natural survivor. We're going to do what it takes just to survive and to satisfy our wants.
What if heaven and hell never existed, huh? Although the Bible spans hundreds of years and all of them are still located from the ancient times of Israel and the known world at that time, it is based on the accounts of small amount of people. It says to have come from the same lineage. The subjects involved in the Bible are still humans, and humans are capable of selfish desires. So, who is to say that these are not people in the convenient time presenting themselves as connected to this popular religious figure? The Roman Empire before its fall set Christianity as its main religion. Therefore, the birth of the modern Christian world with Catholicism, the People's State, and although the Protestants stood against the traditional Catholics, they still believe in God and follow God. Therefore, if so many of these people believe in God, even if they went through a small civil war, yet they still believe and have faith. Therefore, if these people do, then I will do the same. If they believe in God, then He can make these historical and strong and known historical figures follow Him. I might just become a historical figure by following God.
What if people today don't believe in heaven and hell? I believe this is because no one has ever provided evidence for their existence. Or it may be that they simply don't believe it exists because they haven't experienced it yet. To answer the question, I believe there are only two options. Either you pass away and can prove that they do or do not exist, or choose to live your life to the fullest and hold true to your beliefs.
Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, gumamit sila ng mga fallacies para masagot yung tanong na, what if heaven and hell never existed? So yung kay Kyle, ginamitan niya ito ng bandwagon fallacy at argumentum ad ignorantia, or appeal to ignorance, in other words. So upang masagot naman ni Ronin yung tanong, ginamitan niya ito ng fallacy of accident at ignorantio elegy. When it comes naman kay Aries, ginamitan niya ito ng hasty generalization and suppressed evidence. And of course, last but not the least, si Abigail. Gumamit siya ng false dichotomy. Siyempre, tinanong ko rin sila kung may natutunan sila sa subject na critical thinking. So, sus, dami-dami mong sinasabi dyan. Ba't ka nakikisabat? Ha? O bakit? Totoo naman ah. Ikaw nga tatanungin ko, may natutunan ka ba sa subject nyo na critical thinking? Wala. O, tignan mo, wala. So, kung siya wala, sila meron. Watch this.
I have learned to think of my own and think outside the box. I thought of thinking before was tiring, but now it was still tiring, but still fun. My favorite topics were the fallacies, and I thought of understanding them was cool.
This subject helps me emphasize my conscious development of a few skills by active learning rather than the accumulation of my knowledge by memorization that I can apply in real-world situation.
Critical thinking gave me a different perspective in a world where I am already used to, by simply looking at it in a different manner of perspective of finding its deeper meaning. It also allowed me to understand things easily that I would not do in a regular way or of learning and understanding.
So that's it for today's video, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell para mas updated pa kayo sa aking mga future uploads. And of course, I would like to thank our sponsors for today, ang ating kakolab na channel which is yung What If, and Pexels para sa mga magaganda nilang stock videos and pictures as well. Syempre, gusto ko rin magpasalamat on behalf of my team kay Sir Balwalwa for making this possible. Without you, sir, hindi kami magiging creative and critical when it comes to decision making. And of course, hindi rin kami makapag-produce magagandang outputs like this without your help. Thank you, have a great day, and stay frosty.